And I want to save you guys time and money by not making the same mistakes that I did as well. Hey, what's up guys, Jandy here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to discuss with you guys what I wish I knew when I first started drop shipping. Now, if you don't know my story, I started drop shipping back in 2018, start of 2018. And I was trying out different kind of stuff like Amazon FBA, eBay dropshipping, and then I stumbled upon Shopify dropshipping, and that's where I found my first success. On my first actual store, I did about $50,000 in revenue in a few months, and if I know all the things that I know now, I could have scaled that to hundreds, even up to $1 million. And yes, yesterday I did about $3,200. I don't know if you guys can see that, okay? And today we're about $2,000. Now you're probably wondering, how can you dropship during Chinese New Year and with all this coronavirus stuff? I've done a video on this. I mainly focus on the US audiences because I can continue dropshipping at a faster rate, create a brand, which I have, and also just less complaints from the customers. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up to show your support. And also with the YouTube algorithm, they like those stuff, which means we are going to be able to reach more people and have them find their own financial freedom success. Now, if you haven't done so, feel free to hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos like this. Let's go. Alright, just before we start, if you want to win a one-on-one consulting call with me, then comment down below #ActionTakers plus a side comment of what kind of videos you want to see from me next. Let's start with the first thing that I wish I knew when I first started a Shopify dropshipping, and that is learning all the Facebook ad metric. Now mind you, all the acronyms and all that stuff took me a while to understand and what the purposes are for each of those metrics. Now we're talking about all the CTRs, the CPCs, and all the CPMs. Now if you don't know any of those jargons, then make sure to watch my Facebook ad videos where I explain all of those metrics. I do advise you guys to always just take action and learn along the way. However, it's not gonna hurt you if you learn all the metrics beforehand. Know all the metrics, and that's gonna help you understand what your Facebook ads are telling you right now. And if you don't do that, then you won't be able to find out if your ads are good, if you actually have a good ad creative that's relating with the audiences that you targeted, and also your landing page as well. Like, I'll give you guys an example. If your CPM is high, that could mean a lot of things, such as your ad creative is not good enough and it's not relating with your audiences. The audience that you targeted are just very competitive, and it could also mean that Facebook has somewhat triggered your ad to be bad quality, so that means they're gonna increase your CPM either way. The second thing that I regretted not doing when I first started Shopify dropshipping was not testing the product long enough. Hence, I didn't gather enough Facebook data to actually decide if I should move on or not. Now mind you, I was a complete newbie back then, and we all start somewhere, but when I look back to my Facebook ad accounts, there were actually some potential winning products that I missed out on. Now, because back then I was just listening to a lot of people from YouTube telling me one thing, and I just listened to them. And for example, just test for 2 days, and then if it doesn't give you any sales, then just drop it. Okay, that's one of the biggest regret I had back then. When I started retesting some of these products, I actually made it profitable. Now the next thing is probably the biggest mistake I ever did during my journey, and even now I still struggle with it. Whenever I find winning products, I stop testing other products, and that just leaves so much money on the table. It's because you're so focused on finding that winning product, and when you do find it, you just put most of your effort in there. But actually that's not always the case, because it's actually easier to scale than to test products. Okay, remember that, guys. If you find a winning product, make sure that you keep testing different ad creatives, different products, you know, different prices on the product that you're testing at the moment. It's because you don't want to leave too much money on the table, and I want to save you guys time and money by not making the same mistakes that I did as well. So just a recap on that: make sure to keep testing every variable and keep testing different kinds of products, especially when you have a winner, because when you do have a winner, you know, you have more cash flow. That means you'll be able to test more products. So keep that one in mind. Now this next thing is very important on any businesses that you jump into. For example, with Shopify Dropshipping, if you're not treating it as a business, then I recommend you just quit. Okay, if you don't treat it as a business, it's gonna be hard for you to find success. It's because you won't put your heart into it. Okay, now yes, dropshipping, you can make quick money with it. However, if you don't treat it as a business, you're gonna lose those money that you gained from the beginning really quick. So just keep in mind not treating your dropshipping as a business, and also not knowing your numbers. And this is where I lost most of my money. Like when I first started, I didn't take into account all the fees that came with fulfilling orders, paying for the ads and all that stuff, and even the payouts from Shopify and PayPal itself. There are so much fees involved with dropshipping, especially if you're using paid ads and AliExpress as your main source of suppliers. I'm gonna be creating another video on this where I'm gonna show you guys how to actually save from fees and get extra money from a dropshipping itself. Now the next thing I want to cover is not increasing your average order value. Now that means you're losing a lot of money if you don't include these kind of things, which is upsells and post-purchase upsells, email marketing, and not understanding the LTV of a customer, which is the lifetime value of the customer. To build a business, you need repeat customers, and to do that, obviously you're gonna need like email marketing and all kinds of apps to help you gain their trust and buy from you again. Now with dropshipping and all the bad quality products that AliExpress offers, it might be difficult for you to do that. So you're gonna need to find ways, which I've explained in my channel, in my YouTube channel. Most of my videos, I recommend everyone to focus on providing the highest value to your customers and providing the best quality products to them so you can build a long-term business. Remember, increase that average order values. I'll give you guys an example or scenario around it. If you are losing money on the front end, which is just using Facebook ads, and you're just barely breaking even, then you can still make ways to make your store a profitable one, which is to include email marketing and use other advertising methods. Okay, now the next one is also important: not understanding the sales funnel, the adventure and the journey of the customer from the beginning to end until they buy from you. And this only comes from experience. Obviously, if you're new, it's going to be difficult for you to understand the journey of the customer when they are trying to buy from you. However, the best way to think about this is to think of yourself as being a customer. Whenever you buy some things online, what do you actually like doing and enjoy doing when you are buying things online? And how can you implement those positive stuff into your store so that your customers can enjoy buying from you and can trust you as well? That's a big factor with dropshipping. If you don't have that trustworthy website, then it's gonna be difficult for you to convert. Alright, the next one's a quick tip which I should have implemented at the very beginning of my dropshipping journey, which is applying for a credit card and using the credit card to pay for my COGS, which is cost of goods sold, for my paid advertising. Now, I'm telling you guys, if I started with a credit card from the very beginning, then I would have so much reward points. Utilize those reward points, especially since you know when your money is coming in and also you know that you're already positive, why not get extra cashback or reward from your own cash flow? If you're not utilizing credit cards, then you're losing a lot of money on the table. I've gained about $15,000 to $20,000 worth of credit card, but if I started from the very beginning, I could have earned more. Now the next couple of things are more personal, especially the mindset stuff. If you want to truly be successful with dropshipping or any business that you jump into, then you need to have the right mindset. All of the students that I teach, I tell them to focus on the mindset at the very beginning of our coaching calls. And the reason for that is because a lot of people, I would say 95% of the people who jump into the dropshipping industry will just quit in the first 2 months of attempting it because they don't have the right mindset. They don't have the successful entrepreneur mindset. And to do that, you need to create good habits. Are you reading books, you know? Are you setting up yourself for success? You have to keep in mind that when I first started, I still had a 9 to 5 day job, and at the same time I thought about dropshipping as a side hustle until I got my first sale, which then solidified my belief on making money online, and then I put more focus on it. And then eventually after a few months, I trained my mind to be successful, and here I am right now 2 years after, not working at a 9 to 5 day job, not part of any rat race, and just enjoying my life in my own terms. And that is the reason of this YouTube channel. I want to help you guys find your own financial freedom success as well. And the final thing that I want to talk about is I regret not finding a mentor at the very beginning of my journey. It took me a while to get my head around this. Okay, find a mentor that works for you. It's because they're gonna speed up your process by 10x. I would willingly pay my current mentor right now 10x. This current mentor I accidentally found locally. He's not a dropshipper, but an e-commerce person and entrepreneur by heart. Okay, now find this person that will help you succeed, especially if they have already found success within the same industry or business that you're doing. If you find someone locally who's doing dropshipping or online who you truly love, who you truly trust, I would be willing to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for a mentor because I know the return on investment of that already. Like for example, paying someone $2,000 for a 8 weeks or 12-week coaching program who has honest experience and is 10 times better than you, and that's important. You need to find someone who is 10x better than you. Whoops, my camera ran out of battery. However, I just wanted to expand on the last point that I made. Yes, you need to find someone who is 10x better than you because they already have the experience, they've already gone through all those stuff, and that is just gonna help you speed up the process and growth of your mindset, your business, and also it will get you closer to your financial freedom dream. Well, anyways guys, I hope you learned something new here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and also don't forget to comment down below #ActionTaker if you want to win a one-on-one consulting call with me. I'll see you guys soon.